Next, NASA confirms that Voyager 1, the most distant artifact ever crafted by humans, is once again transmitting usable data back to Earth. For over 40 years, Voyager 1 has drifted farther than any human creation in history, a lone emissary drifting through the vast stillness of interstellar space. Launched in 1977, it carried with it the dreams of a species, a golden record etched with our essence, and a tireless drive to know what lies beyond. It flew past the outer planets, sending back breathtaking visuals and revolutionary insights before disappearing into great silence. For years, it was a phantom in the void, whispering ghost-like signals from beyond the solar winds. And then, without warning, it changed direction. But before we go further, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more space mysteries. Voyager 1 was never meant to turn. Its mission was to voyage outward, perpetually, beyond the heliopause, into the silent black beyond the sun's grasp. But then, its telemetry began acting strangely. At first, the anomalies were minuscule, barely distinguishable from random background static. Then the deviations grew clearer. Its trajectory became unpredictable. NASA engineers were stunned. The spacecraft, aged and fragile, had undergone countless patches and workarounds just to keep it alive. It should not have been capable of adjusting its orientation, but the data was unmistakable. Voyager 1 was changing its heading. Gradually, but consistently, its attitude control systems executed slight angular realignments, not toward Earth, nor any log celestial body. Instead, it was turning toward an obscure region of space, a sector so nondescript it hadn't warranted detailed observation. Yet as Voyager completed its subtle arc and faced this enigmatic patch, its instruments surged back to life, stronger than they had in decades. Sensors reawakened. The magnetometer began fluctuating wildly. Particle detectors, long assumed useless in the near-empty interstellar void, began registering structured fluctuations, signals with rhythm and resonance. Then something truly inexplicable happened. Voyager's camera, dormant, presumed inoperative, blinked on. And what it captured defied explanation. Not a star, not a planet, not even a tangible object. What the probe revealed was a void within the void, an absence framed by shimmering patterns. Symmetrical halos of motion, faintly luminous, moving with what felt like intent. It wasn't a location. It wasn't a thing. It was a phenomenon. Some dubbed it a gravitational mirror, though that name barely conveyed its strangeness. It reflected, but not light. It echoed something deeper, time, perception, maybe even thought. When the transmission reached Earth, electromagnetic readings spiked, not just at deep space receivers, but globally. For 0.21 seconds, the Earth's ionosphere shivered, clocks wobbled, GPS networks blinked and recalibrated. The Voyager signal wasn't just information, it was influence. Patterns within the data weren't random. They cycled every 137.5 seconds. The sequence revealed embedded constants, prime numbers, Fibonacci spirals, and echoes of logical structure. It wasn't language in the human sense. It was communication through physics, syntax carved into the laws of nature. Voyager had turned for a reason. Something had called it back. Consensus among researchers was unanimous. The probe had crossed into a region not shaped solely by gravity or radiation, but by purpose. It had found, or been found by, something intentional. A threshold, a boundary, a perimeter designed not with walls, but with awareness. The shape in Voyager's images refused to stabilize under observation. Each viewing shifted its characteristics. Analysis altered it, as if it resisted being known. Then came the most astonishing revelation. The spacecraft's old radio spectrometer began emitting frequencies eerily similar to human brain activity, mirroring wave patterns tied to emotion, memory, even empathy. Voyager wasn't just measuring. It was responding, or being responded to. Around the world, the reaction was silence, not out of fear, but reverence. This wasn't a first contact in the cinematic sense. No ships, no languages, no obverse intelligence. It was more intimate, subatomic, foundational, something that shaped not machines, but the very scaffolding of space and time. Gravity distorted subtly. Light deviated in impossible ways. Signals from Voyager arrived microseconds too fast, in defiance of known physics. The universe's constants, Planck length, the fine structure constant, began to waver. It was as if, at that remote point in the stars, reality could be edited. No speeches, no alien monologues, just change. Voyager 1 had become not just a vessel, but a lens through which we glimpsed something awake, something waiting, and then quiet, not because the probe failed, but because a connection had paused. Voyager continued its course, not back home, but forward, veering gently again into the dark. It had acknowledged something, or been acknowledged. Interpretations diverged. Was this an invitation? A test? A threshold into higher understanding? Some proposed it was an interdimensional seam. Others suspected it was the edge of a simulation, where the universe's underlying code becomes visible. A few believed it was a seed, waiting to awaken when found by something as humble and unassuming as Voyager. One truth held firm: its journey was never random. The object, whatever it was, had not reacted spontaneously. It had anticipated Voyager. The data it transmitted pulsed at low frequencies echoed in Earth's own deep structures. Mountains, oceans, even human brains, under the right frequencies, resonated with faint harmonic matches. Whatever Voyager had reached, it had been connected to us all along. Voyager's ancient, analog hardware, limited, outdated, might have been the very key. Because its simplicity was pure, it sought nothing but knowledge. No agenda, no claim, just truth. And perhaps that's what the cosmos responds to. No governments made statements. No mainstream coverage lasted long. But the feeling remained. Something had changed. The stars didn't look different. They felt different. It wasn't a matter of belief in them all. The silence that followed wasn't empty. It was full of potential. The cosmos had spoken. Or maybe it had simply listened. And Voyager had been the question. If this story fascinated you, hit the like button, subscribe for more cosmic mysteries, and share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think Voyager found out there? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep looking up.